Greetings, hello, welcome on in, Unoptimized Fool from the closet. Glad you could be here. Let's talk about Season of Discovery, shall we? Okay, it's been a bit, right? Now, as you guys know, there's been a lot of speculation of what the history and obviously the future of SoD will be, right? So, we obviously, in the Warcraft Direct, we got a bunch of timelines for all the versions of World of Warcraft, and Season of Discovery had the shortest one, really leading us up to Phase 8. Now, Phase 8 is out, as well as the raid is now out. And now, obviously, people are wondering, what's coming next? Obviously, Phase 8 is a brand new phase for World of Warcraft Classic that we've never seen before, right? It added the new raid that we've never seen, that new area, new Avalon. Technically, we saw it in Lich King, but we're seeing it now in Classic. But in one of the development posts, they did allude to this being the last update, but they just did a deep dive for the release of Phase 8 and the Scarlet Raid, and they are saying that there's more planned. Now, do we know what this more planned is? Absolutely not. They were being very cryptic, honestly. If you watch the video, they're being very cryptic. They did say that they had no intentions on just letting these characters just rot on this server or, take away these characters on SoD. They have future plans and they are cooking some stuff up. Now, we don't know what that is. Now, obviously, do I think Blizzard should have done a better job at culling this rumor of potential no more content updates for Season Discovery? Absolutely. What they did in that video, sure, it did stir the pot a bit. It kind of did kill those rumors off. But where's that content? What does it look like? Do they even know what that content is? What kind of updates are we looking at? Are we seeing more like Phase 8 content where you have new raids, new areas, right? That's new to Classic era? Or is it just small, minor adjustments, maybe stuff like that? Or we go even crazier and say new levels, new actual zones that we've never seen at all, right? We don't really know. But obviously, there's something to talk about here. Is obviously the SoD is not going anywhere. Now, they did mention that the characters wouldn't be abandoned, meaning that a refresh of SoD, being the content, would probably be very unlikely, just because they did say that obviously your characters would not be, lost to time. And obviously, with a refresh, they are lost to time. So again, I hope they know more about. Obviously, they do know more about it, right? They're the developers. But as the consumer, right, I'm kind of lost, like, should I level a SoD character now? Because imagine if I leveled them up, I know there's, I think, triple XP or something like that, but then I go in there and all of a sudden they just shut the servers down. I mean, they could eventually just say, based off the numbers we can shut it down. They still can do that. Nothing's set in stone, right? I just hope we get, in the next probably 2 to 4 months, we get some information about this. Again, they were a little bit cryptic with what they had in plan. I wish they did show some stuff, or at least give us some more details of what type of content updates that they're going to give us. Is it going to be as big as Phase 8? Is it going to be smaller than Phase 8? Is it going to be larger than Phase 8? I would be very much surprised if it was larger than Phase 8. I would argue that Phase 8 of SoD is probably the largest update to the SoD system, probably minus, obviously, the first edition of SoD. So again, I just want to hear your opinion, because there's just a ton of information. I mean, thankfully, they kind of culled the, no more content thing, but what that content is, it's really anyone's guess. Again, I just wanted to bring this attention to you guys, because again, a lot of people are just calling it a nothing burger, because again, they said what's next, and they really didn't say what's next. Obviously, they have something planned, but what that plan is, we don't really know. So again, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Maybe you picked up some more details that I didn't, or you have some theories. I love some theories. Go some crazy in the closet. But Unoptimized Fool from the closet. Glad you could be here. I think I need a new coffee pot. That one just broke. I'll see you guys next time.